can't see me. Let's go.
What up, y'all? You can't see me here today. Back again. You already know what it is. Today we jumping back into Empyrion Galactic Survival, and man, the last few episodes have been pretty intense. We did some raiding of a few POIs. I did the Starport, and I most recently raided the Outpost. A lot of good loot. Yeah, man. Everything from resources to parts. Actually, a lot of these blocks, what are they? The hardened steel blocks. Got quite a bit of those. Also got some of those from the Titan. So those are great places to loot. Just think when you go to POIs, think you're going to get a lot of great loot. And I'm going to use some of that for my CV. I also spoke in the previous episode about wanting to upgrade my greenhouse. So this is my greenhouse. It's been working. It's been sufficient. Okay, and look, it looks like a few crops are ready to harvest. That's great. So I want to expand this. I wanted to move it upstairs or leave this down here, but I was going to do plots upstairs. Now, when you are crafting food, what I found that the best source of food versus what you have and versus the ease of resources is the canned vegetables, either the canned vegetables or the canned meat. But it's basically because the canned vegetables, you can grow everything yourself. You get tomatoes, durian, pumpkins, corn. You can grow all of those right there in your base, and then you still get 264 food back. Versus, we'll say this Dino Stew Royale, which is 243, but you need cobra leaves, and as we know, you got to go pluck cobra leaves, and then the raw meat you have to hunt something down. Or this pizza, which brings 339. But you got to have cheese, which comes from milk, which means you got to hunt those passive animals to hope to get their milk to make the cheese, plus raw meat, plus mushrooms, which I don't even know if are on this planet. You have to get those from a whole nother planet or buy all of these items. So canned vegetables are the best way to go. So I'm trying to grow what I need in abundance here on the base. I also want to put an elevator right here, but now, one of the quirks that I hope they work out with this game is the fact that, we'll say you make a window or a wall. This basically represents a whole block. It looks like, and I can even walk on this area right here, but this actually represents a whole block because that's the way I have it facing. And I turned it facing outward so I could plant. Oh, look at that. These need to be harvested too. So I could plant these crops. Before, when I had it where the block was facing in, and you can see it when you place the block, I couldn't plant anything here. When I was a newbie, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why can't I plant here? Like something was wrong. So yes, you have to look at that even when you place a wall block, that the direction it faces becomes an unusable block, an unplaceable block. So yeah, I want to put an elevator right here. I can't do to that, but what I may do, since my staircase is here, eliminate the staircase or put a elevator right beside it. So if I want to choose to go up the staircase, I can, or the elevator, but we'll do that in a minute. So I already started upstairs kind of mapping out what I wanted to do. I was going to do 4 plots of 8 because when I harvested from the Titan, there were plenty of blocks. If you go to that front Titan, MS Titan, you will get almost 30 grow plots, and I think that's dope. So I had to grow a few more to finish it off. So here are the grow plots. So let's head on upstairs and take a look at this. Get that weaponry. I got that rocket launcher. I made this breezeway earlier because this upstairs wasn't finished. It wasn't walled in, so my oxygen was seeping out. I actually can remove this, which may give me more plot space, but I use my paint tool just to kind of lay out the idea. Lay out the schematic. So you got the red line. The red area is where I'll walk. And then as you see, I got 8 plots, or plots of 8. So I'm gonna do the cobra, the durian, the pumpkin, and the tomatoes in the, not the cobra, I'm sorry, but the tomatoes, the durian, the pumpkins, and whatever the last one was. And I'm gonna fill these in. I also gotta actually plant a few more, or harvest a few more crops in the food processor. But we'll go ahead and remove these, and we'll add the plots around here. Now I don't want this thing to fall. Oh man, my oxygen is decompressing. What's up with that? What's up with that? We'll fix that in a moment. Okay. I didn't want to orphan that block and I lose a grow plot that potentially falls. Okay. And once again, my original scheme was plots of 4s, but I did this just because it kind of evened out that way. I probably could have expanded outside as well, but not gonna worry about that right now. Alpha 8 is gonna release soon, so that's another reason why I'm not gonna go too heavy. I was gonna make it a lot bigger, but in lieu of waiting on Alpha 8, I'm gonna just halt and I'll make like a huge greenhouse once the next update happens, because we don't have to worry about the world being white. I need some lights over here. A little dark in this area. What's up with that? There we go. Okay, cool. So we have the plots laid out. Let me look at the oxygen. It looks like there is no oxygen up here, which I need to add. So I'm gonna have to put a ventilator up here as well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get a ventilator, and then I'm gonna also get the plants that I need and go ahead and lay out these plants. So that may take a minute, but we'll be back and I'll cut through that. All right. Okay, cool. So I've crafted some of the plants that I need. I've already planted some corn over here, some durian sprouts over here. And what we're gonna do next, we got the tomatoes and the pumpkins. Now the tomatoes are the ones I feel like I do need to get extras of, just because you need so many tomatoes in a few different things you craft. All right, tomatoes here, and this is pumpkins, I believe. All right, cool. So I'm gonna figure out what I want to put in these two plots over here. Let me go ahead and put this ventilator up here as well, so we can have some oxygen up here. I think I actually need to create another. See, I can't put it right there, man. Can we put it in this corner? There we go. We put it in the corner, but the reason it's not on that I discovered is because I need another oxygen tank. I may open this up too and put some glass up here to give it a funkier design, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I also went ahead and put the elevator in. So you see I have the stairs here, but I can jump in the elevator and go down. Boom. So my oxygen tanks are not filling up the whole or the entirety of the base. Where do I want to put another oxygen tank? Let's see if I have another oxygen tank while I'm thinking about that. Okay, I need to craft one. I'm gonna just put this other oxygen tank below. Well, you know what? It may not drop like I think it will if I do that. Let me be careful. I'll put it here. There we go. There we go. We have oxygen. We have oxygen. If you need to see your oxygen, you press N, your debug mode instead of building mode, and it'll show you the oxygen. So we are oxygenated. It's a little dark over here. My lights got removed. Let me replace some of these lights. Boom. Let's make it blue. There we go. Blue City up in ya. All blue everything. Okay, so now that I have oxygen, what I will do with those plots, I'm probably going to plant the textured protein and one other one. The textured protein and the alien honey sprout, and actually the AHAX, because those only give you singular returns on your harvest. So I'll plant more of those upstairs as well. Okay, so I am gonna also put down some AHAX, some texture protein, and some alien honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, this is 18 plots, 9 and 9. Do it like this. And the texture protein. Not what I want to see when I first walk in, but I guess it's gonna have to do. Some of these alien plants, they look a little nyah. I'll put something else right here to stand in the way. Okay, so it looks like we've expanded the greenhouse nicely. I'm liking the way this is looking. We've expanded to this second floor, so we have a lot more plots that we can use. I want to really be ready so that I can grow and craft lots of those canned food items, because they're the best source with the resources that you can grow. And look at this. We see the sunlight coming in. The sun rises over there. The sun rises in the east, even on this planet, and so we'll get a good look at it over our greenhouse on the second floor. I think that's pretty dope. So let me know if you got any tips. Let me know if you got any information. You know, we like to share that info. So yeah, man, I'm liking the way this is looking. All right, y'all, so I think we'll end it here. So You Can't See Me, Empyrion Galactic Survival. We doing some great upgrades, man. Make sure you like, and like I said, drop that comment. All right, and you know what you must do above all things: make your next move your best move. All right, peace.
You can't see me. Let's go.
Thank you for checking me out at You Can't See Me TV. I'm You Can't See Me Gamer. Please like and subscribe to stay updated, and check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All right, peace.